Let's start that over. Hey, man, come on, baby.
Ready? Funky. Funky.
Good morning, y'all. Let's go.
1, 2, 1, 2. You and the crew. Got my man Marley.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Can't forget my man. Link y'all in the house. I'm freaking packed in the house. Hey, you got Big Daddy Kane in the house. Juice Crew in the house. That's right. Hey, my name is Biz Marquis. We gonna rock a little something like this. 1, 2, what you gonna do? I say yes, yes, y'all. Till the beat all. Party having people guaranteed to be like having a ball. Hey, we gonna do a little something like this, I say. I'm the rap promoter. I start to motor. Tour from New York to South Dakota. Ginger ale or root beer soda. Never get the girls with the underarm motor. Put me on water. I'm a good floater. When I run for press, you better see your voter. Once knew a girl by the
Let's
name
rock
of
that again. Let's do that again. I'm loving that right there. Let's go.
Ready? Funky.
I don't own this music, and I don't even think Biz on this music. Let's go.
1, 2, 1, 2. Look at here, do motherfuckers do. You and the crew. Got my man
Marley in the house.
Can't forget my man. Link y'all.
Yeah, let's go, y'all. Come on.
I'm freaking packed
Back in the house.
Hey, you got
Big Daddy Kane in the house. Let's go.
Juice Crew in the house. That's right.
Good morning.
Hey, my name is Biz Marquis. We gonna rock a little something like this. 1, 2.
What you gonna do?
I say
Yes, yes, y'all.
Till the beat
All
party having people guaranteed to be like
having the ball.
Hey, we gonna do a
Hey.
little something like this, I say.
Go ahead, Biz. I'm the rap motor. I start your motor.
Tour from New York
Juice Dakota.
Ginger ale with the underarm motor.
Put me on water. I'm a good floater.
When I run for press, you better see your voter. Once you a girl,
Hey, Biz. Rockstar Wars just to see Yoda. 2, 2.
driving down the beat.
Q.
When I buy Franks, I make sure they people. When I'm entertained,
Go ahead,
love
Biz.
to treat you, love to see a girl
Love
in the
everybody,
night
yeah,
that see through.
see-through.
Take it to the crib, turn
All
on
the
the beta.
beta.
Watch a good flick by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe Commando or the Terminator. Peace party people. See you later,
Big Daddy.
My man, my mellow, get on the mic, cause you know you eat jello.
Check it out, y'all. You don't stop. Keep on. Well, it's
I'm
the
the
King
king
in the flesh. Of course I'm fresh. Oh, you thought that I was rotten?
Nah.
Look, I beg your pardon.
Come on.
To me, getting paid and getting busy for together. So a man
Man,
of my
my
ambiance. Never could I be weak. Why I'm rather unique. I got style, flavor, grace, and plus a different technique that I be using and not many can manage. So a brother like me, I do damage just by picking up the mic to go solo. I cold turn a party on out, and oh yo, I get physical, very artistical, giving party people something funky to listen to. That's why the other MCs can't swing long. I stomp them out just like I was King Kong, stepping on roaches. I get ferocious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I go on and on and on and until a bright Shirley Murdoch morning. Cause I'm a pimp, hear the primp, yes the imp terror, bringing much terror in your era. I'm ready, willing, and I'm able to bust the move. Never use a barbershop, I got my homeboy spoon. Cooling out with the clippers right around the way to keep a fresh cameo cut every day. Like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, over that. It's like that, y'all. Cause I'm the prosecutor. Taking a stand, and
goddamn,
I'm cross-examining you, my man. The judge and jury.
Good morning,
releasing
let's
my
go.
Fury. The verdict that I've reached for you is rather blurry. You see, the name
Kane
Kane
is
is superior to many people. It means King Asiatic, nobody's equal. I hate to brag, but damn, I'm good. And the fight's worth the blood,
I'll be
Clint
Clint
Eastwood.
Eastwood.
And the rap worth the game, I'll be MVP. Most valuable poet on the MIC. Or if rap was a school, I'd be the principal. Motherfucker, the Kane is invincible. To be specific, I may die one day, but my rhymes will remain
Like a hieroglyphic.
It's a certain special skill that takes much practice. I got it good.
Wow.
Apparently, you lack this. So in turn, sit back and learn. Listen close. This is for your own concern.
be specific, I may wait, let me stop this. To be specific, I may die one day, but my rhymes will remain like a hieroglyphic. Oh man, that. Come on, man. Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Molly. Everybody. Ha ha ha. Do-do-do. It's Marquis. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Oh, man, where my cheers at for the... Let me cheers for the great man. For the great, there's Marquis. This is Facebook. I'm just rocking. I'm going cold flat. Oh, man. I'm going flat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. Let me get my coffee ready. You guys, I'm going to step out for a second. I'm going to play some music for y'all for a second. Good morning, good morning. Celebrating the life of the great one. Amos A, Biz Marquis. Hey. Do-do-do. Good morning. R.I.P. Biz Marquis. You know, like they said he was going through it for a while, so, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, like the guy that was in the shell wasn't Biz no more. It was kind of, you know, everybody who knew him knew that wasn't him. But God bless him. Rest in paradise. At Biz Marquis in heaven. At Biz Marquis in heaven. At Biz Marquis in heaven, y'all. Oh, man. At Biz Marquis in heaven. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, yawning. We back midsummer morning. Let's go, y'all. Uncle's about to get his coffee going. I made some tea, but I didn't get to it. Let me get the tea going. I got a guest coming in this morning. I'm about to hit him with the link. Good morning, everybody. R.I.P. to the great one himself, Amos A.
This is another hit from Biz Marquis.
Come on, baby.
To the radio, not he and she. Because it's time for them to get
recognized.
This is my version of the
Nobel Peace Prize.
That's why I'm coming out my face.
It's like this.
Far as negativity, you
never exists.
But whether for you, nobody would know
that this is something for the radio. Biz Mark. God bless you, brother. God bless you, Biz. Rest in peace. Yeah. It's that time, man. It's that time.
This rhyme is dedicated to the radio DJs to play all the hits on 7 days.
To the radio DJs.
DJs will be freaking without a doubt because everyone is unique in the way they cut the records and be talking. It sounds too extra crazy deaf on a Walkman. To all of this jockeys that's on the go.
This is something for the radio. Biz Marquis, rest in peace, my brother. Love you, brother. I'll be right back. We get this coffee, man. I'm gonna get this coffee. I'm gonna jam a little bit of. I'm gonna jam back to this one. Shout to StreamYard. We on StreamYard this morning. We on YouTube as well. Go to YouTube if you want to catch me on YouTube. We will be there.
another hit from Biz Markie, dedicated to the radio, not he and she. Because it's time for them to get recognized. This is my version of the Nobel Peace Prize. That's why I'm coming out my face like this. Far as negativity, you never get this. If it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why this is something for the radio. This rhyme is dedicated to the radio DJs to play all the hits on 7 days. And even on the weekends, the DJs will be freaking without a doubt because everyone is unique. And the way they cut the records and be talking, it sounds too extra crazy deaf on a Walkman. To all of this jockeys that's on the go, this is something for the radio. And this is on the radio. And this is on the radio.
I like to thank all the people state to state for requesting my records on the radio. Greatly appreciate what you've done for me. And my report to you is my MUSIC. Straight up, I make the music just for you, so you can do the extra crazy Bismarck dance too, or even do the dance made up by yourself. As long as you use good physical health, because you're the one to make the radio hype, like fresh tobacco and a brand new pipe. A program director always pick the right hits, like putting some salt and pepper and butter on grits. I always look up the program directors, cause they're the ones the jam selected. A couple of years ago when I didn't have a record playing on the radio, I thought to myself saying, if I ever get the chance to play it myself, I'm gonna make everything extra tough. Cause radio will last to infinity, as long as my name is the B-I-Z, ever to A-R-K, and I'm here to say, #1 entertainment source in it like USA. Cause if it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why this is something for the radio.
My DJ is cool. I never get dirty, and I'm into this song. My name God's father. Can't forget cash.
Get my coffee ready, y'all, please. Let me send out. Come on, man.
This is the conclusion of just the beginning of hip-hop on the radio.
It's Marquis.
Story and fighting. Just to get the right and have our respect on the station, that's exciting. In about 2 years, I will be a superstar. Be able to buy anything I want, even a car. Cause if it wasn't for you, nobody would know. That's why
This is something for the radio.
Yo, I just like to say it like this.
This is something for the radio.
We came here tonight to get started, to go at ill or
Get retarded. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Hip hop.
I'm Shantae and the rhymes to death. Just rap so fresh till I get out of breath. Now this is something that we do have to do, and this is a team that I must introduce.
Rock, the boogie down. Boogie down.
Now throw your hands in the air, and wave them like it is no fair. And if you're from the Bronx, they get the new jam. Let me hear you say, oh yeah. That subject's you and it's sort of fine, but another subject just came in my mind. It's sort of crazy, it's sort of whack. I'm talking about my follow track. Run around town just sticking up each other, ready to rob each other's mother. Getting little guys who don't want to choke.
Come on, young Shantae.
Come
Come on, young Shantae. Come on, man. What are we talking about, man? Y'all wasn't there. If y'all wasn't there, I feel bad for you. You wasn't around in 86, 87, 88 doing hip hop or being a part of that. just the whole. If you wasn't a part of that,
We came here tonight to get started, to co-act ill or get retarded.
if you wasn't here for this, like if you don't know what this is,
I'm Shantae and the rhymes are death. Just rap so fresh till I get out of breath. Now this is something that we do have to do, and this is a team that I must introduce. I'm Shantae, he's Bismarcky. We rap so fresh that they think it's three. Three of us who rap together, strong as a bond that is tougher than leather. My name is Shantae, and yes, I'm top choice. And you can tell by the sound of my voice that the way that I rock, that I am the best, higher than the rest. Plus, this shit is fresh. Do all my feelers and my feline suits.
oh man, we're gonna have a little fun this morning. Oh yeah. Let me get my stories up. I still gotta do the business. We're still moving forward. Get the news up.
On the mic at this time, in the place to be, I'm the inhuman orchestra called Bismarcky. They made the dance and make the music with my mouth.
Shout out to my people downtown Brooklyn, Fort Greene.
The Irish Square Mall. A place where people shop in
All my-
downtown Brooklyn.
all my Brooklyn
where I
tech
can be
people.
found. If you're looking
All my-
for me, so be honest and just come check me out.
William Grady. Was that Grady downtown? Yeah.
In the house. So when I
Oh,
come in the mall, and then I
automotive.
start to roam,
That's what downtown.
you would think it's my home, but it's when I come in a place and then I hang up
Downtown Albee Square Mall, y'all.
Home, home. This house is mine.
Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. House is the Albee Square Mall. House is the Albee Square Mall.
I've been to many malls from state to state, but I've never been in say one this great. I hate to say about the other shopping centers that's left, but the Albee Square Mall is the doo-doo death. I be in there every day, walking around chilling. From when they open all the way until when it's a time for the place to close. I'm just running things like a pair of pantyhose. They all know me, the Bismarcky. I get more respect than the average employee. I work in any store in the mall because the place is my house.
That was very true, by the way.
If I can move in, party people, I just might, so I can stay forever, and it will be.
So that was very true. Bismarck used to be in the Albee Square Mall, and you could almost say that he lived in the Albee Square Mall.
Any other shopping center to try to compare, there ain't no way they can hang out with.
So I thought Biz was homeless. Like he just lived everywhere. Like he never really lived in one place. Because every time I would go to his crib, it would never be in one place. It would always just be someplace else. You know what I'm saying? Like he would always be someplace else. It would never be one place.
Fresh silk valleys too. Next stop Olympic, wanted to buy some sneakers. Then hit the game room to pick me up a Caesar. Stroll around with a fly female while security's riffing about leaning on the rail. After that, I go eat some food and Wendy's in the Albee cafeteria, cookie shop and blend store. And I do the 1, 2, 1, say finally, I step off all alone, up to the top of the level to use the telephone. Never use a quarter cause I got a calling card, so I can reach out and touch everybody I know. And that's where I'll be until the day is done. Fooling in the place that's number one. The next time you be in Brooklyn walking around, play like Price is Right and come on down. And
we used to have those little calling cards. So we had a little bogus call. We could call anybody on the calling cards. Go shopping. TJ Swan. Shout out to TJ Swan.
Go shopping. Let's all go shopping. Go shopping. Go shopping. Go
Shopping.
Let's go.
Go shopping.
Go shopping. Go
Oh man.
Go shopping.
Oh man. That's crazy. Rest in peace, Bismarcky.
I like to introduce myself. My name is Biz Markie, and I'm the human orchestra called Biz Markie. Making music orally is my specialty. When I go, but when you girls get excited when they hear my lyrics, they wanna recite them. I know you're in the mood. Just go with the flow, and I can play rapping records and all disco, like Beat It, Billie Jean, but Michael Jackson, all the treasures to your record. They gon' ask you when you hear me do it, you will be shocked and amazed. It's the brand new thing they call the human beatbox craze.
Make the music reach to my feet. Make the music reach to my feet. Make the music reach to my feet.
Well, I don't just do the beatbox, I rock on the mic, you know the rhyme that I say. All the people like I get the crowd jumping, get the girls heart pumping. All the party people say, isn't he something? Rock from New York City all the way down south, saying rhymes and making music, put my mouth. I'ma tell you party people how I began. It started when I'm living in Long Island. Hey, when I was a kid, I used to play in the street, making sounds with my mouth, all sorts of beats. Grown people used to say, grown people used to say, wrong with that kid making that strange noise. It was like for all the fighters and all the homeboys. Then I tried it out.
Do you know hip hop? Do you know hip hop? Do you know hip hop? Oh my goodness.
Make the music reach to my feet. Make the music reach to my feet. Make the music reach to my feet.
Yo, do you really know hip hop? I don't think you do. Do you know what was happening during this period of time? Do you really know? I don't know if you do.
May look and sound easy doing a human beatbox, but it's real difficult. Even knock me out
my
my socks.
socks.
It's a moving combination with your lip, tongue, and throat. Use your teeth in your nose for a mysterious I know.
Pause.
I like doing it as a hobby or a job. People treat me like a star and surround me in the ball. It's not all about spitting, breathing hard and chewing. You need practice, be ambitious in school. And let me tell you, part of people.
Yeah, Mike Pence, they was trying to kill you, bro.
You gotta work hard for it. That's why I like doing sound. It's hard to achieve. Making 2 or 3 sounds, and one time you can't believe. When I walk down the street, people crowd around me. That's how you make all them sounds. And when I'm in key, I tell them it takes a lot of practice and lip control.
That's when you used to listen to the whole record. We used to listen to the entire record.
What a biz.
What a biz.
Everywhere I go, I always rock the boat. Gonna end this rock with this one note.
Wasn't lying.
That
That man wasn't lying.
Guaranteed to pass any kind of test. I say they're fine with funky fresh lyrics. When I do the beat, the party people going to the lyrics.
It's your mouth, bitch. Go ahead, TJ Swan. TJ Swan could not sing.
Make the music reach to my feet.
You heard people standing out here to see all human beatboxers is not created equal. That's why I'm here to say today that I'm doing my beat in a special way, making musical tunes orally. I have perfected. I'm very well known.
Make the music, make the music, make the music with your mind.
I want to go on the Raw Perspective on StreamYard as well.
Make the music,
I just want to make
make the music with your mind. Make the music,
I just want to make sure.
make the music, make the music with your mind. Make the music, make the
Go to YouTube. Make
music.
sure I'm on YouTube.
Make the music
With your mind. Good morning, YouTube. What's up? That's Uncle A's Monday Monday. That's right. Let's go, YouTube. How y'all feeling?
Make the music. Gotta make it
With your
mind.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, but this is just. Solo conductor.
Troubles all over the city. You wanna be you wanna be where you wanna see. Troubles all over the city. You wanna be
Yo, rest in peace, Bismarck, man. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace, Bismarck. That was I'm gonna play something else. I'm just going through some files here, but oof, oof. Oh man. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, ah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My sister, my sister, Dr. Rowley, this morning. As we warm up for the morning show this morning, I was just playing a little Bismarcky, man. I hope Facebook didn't shut me down. I know that YouTube's gone, so I'm happy about that. YouTube, going over to YouTube if y'all want to I want to see some chats in the YouTube on this YouTube channel we just started for this purposes. Wow. Let me see. I didn't get a notification. So if y'all in Facebook and y'all can see me or hear me, just like the page. I'm gonna share it. Boom. Share it. Want to share now. Boom. Find a way to share it. Boom. Share it to my profile, and we're gonna like that. Also, I'm gonna play a little bit of the interview with Fly Tie. Let's see if I can get to it. A little bit of that Fly Tie interview. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. So I have my sis Maria on. I'm gonna play a little bit of this Fly Tie interview.
I knew it had to be there. I knew it. The red box is legendary.
Legendary.
Supporting from Colorado. That's Marianne Dundas.
They're short stock. Yeah.
All of them too. All of
them. In the community apply for the grant. I forgot.
Okay, let's just get going through.
It's just now that they have actually.
No, I don't want to play my part of the interview. I want to play the Fly Tie part of the interview. The other day, Fly Tie did an interview when the news came out that Biz had passed, and he did the interview. He had said a few great things that I wanted to.
Looking at Twitter, and I don't know how true this is, but someone said
is that
that the person's singing. You know what I'm saying? So it was
big part of that show.
Yeah, because my daughter is on Yo Gabba Gabba. Wow.
I mean, they're saying like Just a Friend is like his biggest song, but he has so many other good songs.
Yeah. Sure, nobody beats the Biz.
Oh my God.
Nobody beats the Biz.
Yeah, that. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, you had a lot of records. I mean, Just a Friend was probably the closest to pop that he became.
Yeah.
That he got. You know what I'm saying? That kind of went out, into the white audience, you know, that particular record.
What was the song with the toilet tissue? And him on the toilet.
Bismarck was just great. So I'm just going through some Bismarck stuff. This morning, I know y'all have been hearing Bismarck all weekend. I just want to go through a couple of Bismarck key joints we could talk about. Before I get the day started, let me throw on some my Monday jazz. Cool it back down for a second. I'm gonna cool it back down before I get into the jazz because I think I just don't want Facebook to be blocking me. So let me see. Little jazz. Yeah, we want a little jazz. Don't worry about it. I got you. Yeah, y'all don't want me playing the music, especially biz music, because y'all that shit is all sampled over, and y'all kind of like got an attitude about that playing the biz music. So I'm gonna slow it down before I get started. Before I amp it up, I just want to slow it down for a second. Get the day started. It's your boy Unc, man. It's Monday morning. Monday morning yawning. You know what this is. The yawning Monday morning. Let's get the mic right. Yeah, there you go. Oh. I mean, Facebook, you can't stop misinformation about a vaccine, but you ready to stop somebody's little hip-hop song. Shut up. Really getting tired of Facebook, bro. I'll be honest with you. Really getting tired of Facebook. Like, you could stop. I'm playing some hot Bismarck music, and y'all want to try to shut me down. But I don't care, man. I'm about to play this Vapors instrumental on your ass in a second. 5:48 in the morning. Let me just get a little weather check. 5:48 in the morning. Let's see what's happening. 72 degrees, going up to 85 today in New York City. Cloudy today. No real rain on the horizon. Just going to be a cloudy day. Yeah. Ow. Gonna be a little cloudy, that's all. Nothing crazy. Everybody pull down your fader. I got to do some traveling this morning. I got to tend the garden. Got to go, shout out to my Talos crew. I got to go see what's going on in Brooklyn. See what's going on in the Bronx. Check out East New York. Make sure all that's working, man. Make sure all that's working. Oh, I check. I got to tap in on West Side Hive today. Yeah, man. We are on StreamYard. We are on YouTube via StreamYard as well. So Zoom and StreamYard. So there you go. Yeah, that is. Still haven't gotten good at that StreamYard yet, but it's supposed to be dope because you can hold a person backstage and all that stuff. And you can bring them in by clicking like OBS or something. We'll figure that out, but that's coming. Shout out to the Real Discussion, Rock Logic's Real Discussion. They really did a thing, man, with Fly Ty and the interview that they had right after the announcement of Biz passing. They got Fly Ty on there with Maria Davis, and they really, first of all, shout out Maria Davis, who is really, quite honest, an icon in the business. Host of Mad Wednesdays. We talked about Reasonable Doubt and that the little fight, the scuffle between Jay and Dame, and we talked about that with Maria, and Maria kind of like gave her opinion on it, and it was just a great conversation. Maria Davis, AIDS activist, HIV activist, was found HIV positive years ago, and through lifestyle, she's lived her life, and she looks great, and she's doing well, you know, kind of like the Magic Johnson of hip hop, you know. Didn't let her stop her, and then she became a tremendous activist for African American people, and she's out there doing her thing constantly. So she's bringing back post-COVID Mad Wednesdays. I thought that was great. Oh, I got to drop another Biz beat. I'm gonna drop another Biz beat real quick, man. It's just I got to drop another Bismarck joint. But I dropped the instrumental on them. Just the instrumental on them. Because I could tell stories about these records. Because I remember, you know, Kane was my roommate. So he wrote the Vapors, and Biz used to call me, yo, Lay, what's up with the Vapors? Tell Kane, I need the Vapors. Let's play a little Vapors. Play a little Vapors. Good morning, everybody. Rest in peace, Bismarck. Let's go. We sampled all of James Brown shit. Niggas ain't give a fuck. Nothing can save ya. This is the reason I call them the Vapors. Nothing can save ya. This is the season for catching the Vapors. Come Come on, 5:53 in the morning. We rocking. Let's go. Good morning, StreamYard. Unks up. Unks up. All right, don't worry about it. We get you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, love it. Good morning, everybody. Boy, Unks here. Funny story about the Vapors. On the video of the Vapors was the day we shot the Vapors video. We were supposed to do a show with Kane. So I was mad at Kane that day. One of the few times, like in all our years, I might have had 3 times I was mad at Kane. I'm quite sure Kane was mad at me more than that, you know. I'm quite sure I pissed Kane off more than that, you know. But I was mad at Kane a couple times. And that time I was mad, but I couldn't really blame him. You remember, we all young, and we think we know what we're doing, and we're trying to be in business, and we don't know what we're doing. So I had booked a show with Big Daddy Kane at this club I used to own in Mount Vernon called Ujamaa. Now, it wasn't owned directly by me. It was owned by my sister. You know, my stepsister, god sister, Deli's mother, Val, rest in peace. And we're owned by Val, rest in peace. So what happened? Good morning, Maria. I'm about to start the show. I'm just telling a little story before we get started. So I had owned the club, and what's her name? Wait. So what's her name? Val. God bless her, rest in peace. She's not with us anymore. My sister Nelly. We booked Kane to do the show, and Kane, it happened to be on the day that we were in Brooklyn shooting the Vapors video, and so I was mad because I had a club full of people out there waiting, and I had hired this young DJ by the name of Pete Rock. Little kid, Pete Rock. I hired the kid to spin. You know, I didn't really know too much about shows, you know. I mean, I know how to do shows because we was all at the Apollo and all that stuff, you know, and I know how to perform and everything, but I didn't know how to promote the show, you know. So anyway, I'm mad at Kane because they tell me we coming, but I'm not understanding that videos really take a long time. Especially back then when you're using 16 millimeter tape, you know what I'm saying? So Kane did not make the show, and I had a club of people out there ready to tear it up. Like I had rented trucks, cars, I had a U-Haul truck full of dudes from Brooklyn. Like it was crazy. It was just another day, and that I almost got into a fight. I guess Kane was tired of me, so I guess he must have told one of the dudes, JC, my band JC, or somebody to go, you know, deal with Lays. They was all bigger than me and shit. Like, you know, so they figured they could put a little pressure. You know, just deal with this nigga. Man. This nigga's crazy. So, unfortunately, you know, I wasn't having it either, and I was mad. So I was like, "Fuck y'all," and then school backed me up. You know, they probably would have jumped me if school didn't jump in. So I feel great about that. You know, yeah. But that was the Vapors video. That was the day of the Vapors video. That was the day of the Vapors video. I remember that clearly as day. And Kane, and I ain't talked to Kane for about 6 months after that. That next time I seen him, he was doing that Batman. He had that Batman car riding around Brooklyn, and he was in Queens, and he had that album that he was doing that I didn't like that well, and then he yelled at me for falling asleep on it in the car. That's hilarious. That was during that period of time. But the Vapors, he wrote that in the crib. He'll probably say different because he tried to change the story up. But he'll probably say different. But yeah, he wrote that in the crib. In the Honeycomb. Yo, ladies, what the Vapors? Bitch Monkey. Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising. It's your boy Uncle Lazy in the building. This is the Raw Perspective. Oh man. We got a guest this morning. I'm gonna start it off. So let me start the show because I see her getting ready and getting her audio together, and her time is valuable. So we want to make sure we respect her time, especially early in the morning. So let me get the show started. Oh man. Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful day. Monday, 75 degrees in New York City. Going up in the 80s today. Going to be a little cloudy today. No rain expected. But you know what? Bring an umbrella just in case. Let's go. Yeah. Boy, Uncle's in the building.
Hey, Dad. It's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on him. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey. Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays Elliott, a.k.a. Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now, for your host, the legendary.
Hey, Dad. It's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on him.
Let's get everything
Love
right.
you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey. Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays Elliott, a.k.a. Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now, for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays, it's Rock.
Oh,
yo,
Rock?
Get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Oh, come on,
Give
man.
them the information.
That's what we do. We get information. Good morning. This your boy Uncle Lace from the Raw Perspective. This is the morning email. Shout out to my OSG family. Shout out to my MOP family. Good morning. I want to say good morning to my sister. I'm starting it right out this morning because I want to give peace and blessings and love to my sister and I'm not going to put the number on the amount of years that I've known this beautiful woman, but let me just say this to you. This is my sister, and I'm going to speak to it, man. Maria Davis, good morning. How you doing, sister? So unmute your mic, Maria. We can't hear you. Unmute your mic. So just to, yeah, you got it, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. This is early. Don't worry. We're getting started because we're gonna have a lot of good conversation. Good morning, April Leon. As a matter of fact, hang out with me through the shout outs before we get started, Ms. Davis, because I really think everybody, I really want to absorb your presence and let everybody know how blessed we are to be in your presence, Miss Davis. I just think Maria Davis is one of the most genuine, one of the most beautiful, one of the most and we'll get into the Maria Davis story as much as we can. I know she's busy, but let me give some shout outs first. I want to shout out Dennis McKeezy, Easy Breezy, my OSG visionary. I want to shout out April Leon. Good morning, sis April Leon. Millie Connor, how you doing? Good morning. Xavier Vidal, good morning. Abby O'Neill, good to see you, Abby. Anthony Lorenzo Owens, I'm gonna go right through him. Dee, how you doing, Dee? Randy James, all right. Welcome back. Jamal Turner, good to see you. Guys, see Route. What's up, day one? Thaddeus Lorenzo Godwin, shout him out. Carl Blacksmith Smith, we see you. DJ Silk, what's happening, DJ Silk? That guy never changes his name. This guy right here, but I'm gonna say hi to him. I can't pronounce your name. It's some place in Uzbekistan somewhere. Rolly Connect. Anyway, Julian Cap, Willie D. Hines, Panicala Sabrina, what's up? Ja Freedom, and my man Mario Daco da Costa. Oh, yes. Also, Shakespeare After Dark, Lyrics to Go, and the Hip Obscene Network. There you go. We got all our shout outs in this morning because we really want to spend time. We want to spend time talking to my sis this morning. First of all, let me just say, I want to thank you this morning, Maria, for hanging out with us early in the morning. I know it's early, and a lot of people be like, look, Lays, I love you, man, but I just can't be out here this early, 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. Why are you doing up 5:30 in the morning? But now, for those that don't know, in my military days, I always would get up early in the morning. It just what it was. Changed my life. Now, even in Brownsville, I will be like one of the first guys up in the morning. So I will be out in front of my building 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just who I am. I can't help it. So I decided to do the Raw Perspective 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Number one, I'd have no competition because nobody else will be up. Right. And then secondly, I could get a lot of work. Let me record this. I'm also, in case y'all didn't, oh yes, I'm already recording it. And also let me let y'all know we are recording on YouTube as well through StreamYard. So we're getting that going, and ultimately we will be on Twitch, Apple Music, and all the other kind of stuff. So we having fun. So Miss Davis, good morning, Miss Davis. How are you? Oh man, first of all, let me just I could go through all the accolades and all the history of Maria Davis, but I could not do it justice. So I can only say I want to welcome the Queen, and I feel comfortable in calling you Queen Maria Davis. This is a legend, an icon. She is a community advocate. She is a life coach. She is just a mother, a sister of us all in this. She's my sister because I might be a little older than Maria, but yeah, but still I can say she's my. But all I can say is, if it went down, Maria Davis was a part of it. She might have started it, and she was there from the beginnings of a lot of great things that happened in the hip hop and in our culture, and she's still out there advocating for our culture and for our children. So congratulations, Maria Davis. So good. And I'm not even going to talk about the part of your life that's already public, the things that, your struggle with HIV, and then your ability to overcome it. And then not to say you overcame it entirely, but to live with it and to be successful in your life through that when you got hit with such news that you were able to not, I'm quite sure it got you down, but you were able to, your strength of purpose was able to get you through this and then to become as great as you are through all of these struggles. So I think the world needs to commend you, because your strength of purpose is really something that needs to be copied and stamped out and emulated through our community. And actually, I want you to talk more about that as well before we get into all the other conversations, Ms. Davis. I want to get started early. I'm going to get all the stuff out early so that we can just flow freely. And I want to get everything about Maria Davis out to the audience so they can get to know you, especially the educators that tune in, because I think, and the reason I'm doing this way is because I believe that there is so much more information that you need to continue talking to, especially when you deal with children. And I think because my primary audience is a principal coalition, I think it's important that all these things you can speak to these children, because we have over 100 schools, 100 principals that are part of our coalition and growing. And I think that what you offer is so important. So I think it's important to get your story out, and then we can talk about all the hip hop stuff and all the cultural stuff. But I want to talk about Maria Davis this morning. Well, I appreciate you, and I love you for that, sister. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you, sister. Yes. Give me my brother Biz. Yep. And a big child himself, by the way. That's what Biz. Love to laugh. Yep, that's what Biz is. Tomorrow is always now. Wow, Maria. And I mean, let's talk about your journey a little bit. We talked about Biz. We've been talking about Biz all weekend. God bless him. He's in heaven now. At Biz in heaven. That's his new ad address. You know how you at somebody? At Biz Marquee. Biz's new Instagram is at Biz Marquee in heaven. Yeah. 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 That's right. That's right, sister. Right. That's right. But you were living your life, so I wouldn't consider it a mistake. It's just you're just living your life. Yeah. 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 Right. Right. So in my journey, I've done a lot of things. And one of my journeys, I was an LPN. I used to work for Kings County Hospital. So in the 80s, after this was after I came home. I was in National Guard, and I came home to do like my every month. I'd go for a month, and a couple of days a month, and I would go and I would stand and parade rest at Fort Hamilton, whatever. But the job that I got, one of the jobs I got, 'cause I had 3 jobs, I was always working, was I used to be a licensed practical nurse at Kings County Hospital, and the first place they put me in was the AIDS ward, and we didn't know. Remember, I was in the military in '83, so and I'm coming home, in them eras, after right, right. No medication for them. People were just dying. And let me just say this: my job was just giving pain meds and there's something called decubitus, meaning I would have to help them with bed sores and all that stuff. So they would have me in a hazard ward, and I would be dealing with, and I didn't know what was going on. They were just young men coming in. They'd come in, and then in a month they would disintegrate. And I didn't know, they had no real, all they would give us was pain medication for them to help them with the pain. And then we were losing people. So yeah, I don't know if it was a pandemic. The AIDS thing was a pandemic, but I can tell you it affected our community in so many ways because it hit us so hard. We didn't even know what hit us. It was crazy. And that's what was so powerful. And then Magic Johnson came out, and he's like, he got it. So then everybody started going crazy because, like, they said Magic Johnson can get it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could get it. And then you look at Eazy-E got diagnosed with it. And then they even, there's some conspiracy theories about that, about saying that he might have been pricked, you know what I'm saying? Like he might have been set up and killed, whatever the case may be. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know, but at the end of the day, we found though in 2021 that if you happen to have contracted disease, the stigma is not as crazy as it used to be. And people are now learning to live with it, like some of the things that, we live with in our lives. And as long as we maintain, listen, like you said to me the other day on the Real Discussion, shout them out. What's killing us is guns and food. That's what's really killing us. That's what's really killing us. Yeah. No, good morning. Good morning. Good. I would have sent you some coffee, sister. I know. I know. It's early. Mm-hmm. Right. We're not gonna get it. Right. People don't go to the doctor. They said that women in Atlanta and in the Bronx are some really hot spots for HIV nowadays, in different areas. Oh yeah, L.A. Yeah, San Francisco. They're bringing it to Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta's a hot spot right now. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's just everybody's a doctor. Like so. What happens is, you know the deal. Once you sleep with the person one time, this is old school. Once after the first time, you might wear the condom, but after the second or third time, you take the condom off. Because you all right. You all right. You all right. So you sleep with the person second time. Now there's no condom because y'all done got together. Y'all know each other now. Yeah. 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 Nick Cannon playing He playing Russian roulette. This dude's playing. He's out there bugging. And not even considering the women that aren't getting pregnant in this process. So at least 4 women within 6 months with no protection, without any protection. Forget the COVID, which we forget COVID. During the time of COVID, you know what I'm saying? Pre-vaccination, right. Pre-vaccination. But by the way, did you get the vaccine? Yeah. Right. Yeah. Congratulations, sis. And that I'm gonna, yeah. I'm definitely that's real. Right. But our community is dying. It's killing itself. We're getting the bad food deserts. But you can't find green groceries. We're getting the worst of all the pickings. Bad for you can't go to the corner store and get fruit no more. It's what it is. So at the end of the day, what's killing us is definitely not a vaccine. And listen, if you could put liquor, Hennessy, weed, all that stuff into your system, you don't know who's making that. So do yourself a favor, take a shot on that vaccine. I got the Pfizer. I got two shots of the Pfizer. I'm good. And right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right. That was a horrible experience with the seniors. Yeah, and I kind of blame the governor of New York for that. And even though we like to blame people, first of all, the pandemic is not something that anyone could understand. First of all, and this is new ground. All right, and this may not be the last time that there's something out there that's attacking us. That's why we have to combat it. Everything we can, because every time we think we got it, then God will send something. He'll send another ball down, you know what I'm saying, to see who's going to be able to deal with it. So you got to take that vaccine. I'm talking to Maria Davis this morning. Maria Davis is a legendary icon. This is my beautiful sister, Maria. And we started the conversation just talking about her advocacy for AIDS and children with AIDS, which is another big problem that we're dealing with. Children born with AIDS, especially and when you're back in the days, there were a lot of kids being born through the crack era. They were being born with AIDS. And that was a huge. Yeah. God bless him. God thriving. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. God bless you, sister. God bless you. I mean, so it's not a death sentence. But even more so, let's now, first of all, let me shout. People are coming in. They giving you shout outs. Fia Davis, good morning. Dr. Riley, good morning. Good morning, everybody. April Leon, good morning, my OSG family. I'm talking to Maria Davis, my sister. This is somebody who I love and care about, and this is somebody who's been a part of my life for a number of years. As good as she looks right now in the morning, she's been around for a little bit, a little bit. And we have known each other for a very long time, and she's watched me grow up, because she knew me when I was young and crazy, and now I'm a little older and still crazy. So, Sister Maria Davis, tell me, how are you dealing with this COVID thing? Because you're advocating so many, just a vaccine. You're doing food giveaways. You're doing all kinds of great things for COVID. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. 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 Right. That's right. Prayer, work, and information is your friend. Right. 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 Well, I was watching Dame Dash's live yesterday, and there was a woman on. Her name is Dr. Chris Purnell. Now, Dr. Chris Purnell is part of this thing he's got called a commission, and she's also an advocate for the vaccine. She was actually one of the test studies. There's a black sister. Her brother is Dr. Bishop Purnell in Newark, and they were talking about the conspiracy theories and the lack of information in our community. And she said the same thing you said in a way. She said, if I were to listen to conspiracy theories, then I would not have went to Duke University. I've not have graduated with honors. Would have not have been a thing. So at the end of the day, as a people, we got to go out there and get that information. We're always talking about what they're not giving us, but the information is there because other groups are coming into they're coming into America, and they're succeeding, stepping over the African American community because we're so blocked up thinking that I don't want to care about that. I don't want to get that information. I don't want to figure that out. We're stuck. Yeah. We got to figure out a way not to be stuck. And I think it's important that along with the food that we give away in these food pantries, shout out to Akbar Cook, shout out to the Lights On program, shout out to all the food pantries, all the schools that, that like my sister, Allison Farrington, when you walk into her food pantry, you think you in Pathmark. You know what I'm saying? And she's giving that away to the kids every year so we can solve the food deprivation, the hunger in our communities. But along with that hunger, there's got to be information. There's got to be some information that you give with the food so that they can understand that it's out there for us. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid to go get the vaccine. Don't be afraid to go deal with it because, listen, 65 to 70% of the country's already gotten the vaccine. Wow. Stronger strain. Yeah. Right. 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 I didn't even know that. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's unfortunate that entertainment is opposed to being a release from the norm. It is becoming the norm. And then the stuff that we need, community building, which is academics and academics and vocational training, which doesn't even exist anymore in our school systems. I mean, remember, you used to have shop class. Kids learn how to work with their hands. Yeah, all that's gone now. We need to reinvest because every kid is not going to go to Yale, but every kid can be functional in whatever. Even I teach classes in entertainment. So what I'm teaching, not only just broadcasting, but I'm also teaching how to work the equipment. Because you know how many jobs they give you for just engineering and stuff like that you can do. So everybody in that class is not going to be the next superstar on TV, but maybe that guy could be the cameraman, or maybe that guy could be an editor or somebody like that. Because there are people coming into this country that are taking advantage of that. Going under the minority, you know how he says a certain amount of contracts will always go to minority builders, minority contractors in this country. I think it's 15%, whatever the case may be. They say African Americans can't even get 3% of that. And the reason why I do believe is because we don't we don't fill out the paperwork because minorities are coming into the country. So when you're East Indian or you're an Asian, Korean, you're considered a minority. And so now you're taking, so now as like, we're talking about, let's talk about Eric Adams. So there was a coalition of people that wanted to discuss how we can give black people in our communities. They was going to Eric Adams saying, yo, how are we going to get more contracts to the black people in this community? So I don't know what his answer was, but my answer is this: tell the black people in the community to get together and fill that paperwork out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because who are these contracts serving? Us. They're building in our community. So if we don't stand up and fill out the paperwork and go through the process of getting these contracts, then how are we going to build our communities if we're not bringing no money into it? Right. Yes. Right. Right. Asset evaluation. Ooh. Dr. Raleigh. Wow. There you go. Let's work. Let's work. Wait a minute. I'm putting the link. Hold on, sister. You're going, and the chat's going. So everybody is we gotta pace ourselves, sister. Not very often do I get the great Maria Davis up in the morning to hang with us. Do your research. Look this woman up, because I'm not going to sit here and give you her whole history because we got too much work to do moving forward. Shout to Dr. Raleigh, Finley Bradford, good morning. Fia Davis, good morning. April Leon, again, good morning. And she says, Dr. Raleigh, first of all, let's handle some business real quick with Dr. Raleigh, because she says, my clique, when you talked about the people that you surround yourself with, and in my crew, we say we are the sum of the 5 people we are around. And we are the sum of the 5 people that we're around. And I'm around educators. Buy the book. My sister, Dr. Anisha Riley. Are we selling books too, Maria? We selling books. Buy the book. The 5 Buckets of Leadership with my sister, Dr. Anisha Riley. Speaking in a moment. Buy the book. And she talks about in her book, and it's on Amazon, it's called The 5 Buckets of Leadership. It's called Speaking in a Moment. It's a series of 5 books, and we talk about how to be leaders. One is about how to speak in the moment, how to compartmentalize your stuff as opposed to spilling all your garbage on the floor. You can put it in buckets and you can organize your thoughts and all that stuff. So she is definitely somebody that I need to connect you to, because she is the principal of PS 132 in the Bronx. And we definitely need you to go up there and talk to the children and make sure you get your vendor license to go up there and talk to the kids, because what you're saying and what you're doing is very important. And that goes to all my principals. April Leon, who's out in Coney Island at Liberation, my sister Jacko, live at 35. There's so much. Like, your knowledge is needed in the education community. They need to hear you. They need to see what you're doing, as well as what you're doing in the entertainment business. But we're going to talk about the entertainment business stuff secondly, but I wanted to talk about the advocate stuff. To me, I think your advocate stuff is really the most powerful and most important stuff that you're doing. Let's talk more about the advocate. Yeah. Emergency broadband. What's it called again? The emergency broadband. What? EBB. Well, okay, EBB. Well, they'll look it up. They're smart. They're all principals. They'll look it up. The EBB. Look up the EBB. Look up the EBB, and that is because also along with not having food in our communities, there's also a lack of internet, lack of broadband in some of these places, and so the kids need special broadband. Some people can't get it. There's always a fight, which I don't even understand how we haven't solved just the basic broadband issues in this country, where you can go to Europe and you can just have the entire town is swapped by just a flowing internet. But you come into America, the richest country in the world, and all of a sudden you go to certain parts of your hood and you can't even get a good signal. So we definitely got to talk about that. The emergency broadband network, and also there's a discount for all of the people. They get a rebate or a discount off their broadband bill so that they can use that money to do something else, especially in this COVID time where money is so needed right now. And the prices are going up because of it. The inflation is going crazy. Gas prices is going up. So we definitely need to get that. Yeah, well, of course she has a W-9 form, Dr. Rowley. I think she understands how to run it. That's Dr. Rowley. They actually, if you have a W-9, because they want to hire you, Rhea Davis. They want to hire you. And you're a non-for-profit as well, right? Yeah, that's right. I know you are. So let's talk entertainment. Now this is yeah. Yeah, like a few $100 a month. Yeah. The stimulus. Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's right. That's right. No, you're right about that. And put the money away. Stop. Like they say, we throw our money so quickly back into the community, which is why I don't understand why we don't have control and power over the economics of our community, because we the ones that spending the money. We spend the money like the money just comes right in and circles right back out. It's ridiculous. As soon as it come in, it goes out. So we definitely need to put it in college funds. Exactly, Dr. Riley. We got to put the money for the kids' college. All that stuff. Start a business. There's so many different ways you can utilize your funds to make it work. Get an LLC, get a LLP, whatever you got to get to start your invest in property. There's so many different ways you can turn every time you put $1 out, find a way to make sure you're getting it back. Shout out to Denise McKeezy, Pristine Score. Shout out to the McKeezy family. Shout out to my OSG family. So many different ways that you can utilize your money, as opposed to just throwing it back into the system. We don't really need to buy those red bottom shoes if you don't have to. if you don't have to, that's important. Emergency broadband benefit, and that's for that's for the community, and they give a little bit of money to you guys, to people who need it. That's the name of it, emergency broadband. I just put it in the chat, so all the parents should know this, and especially in our communities like the South Bronx. Dr. Riley said, "Them red bottoms are nice though." Reverend now. About 30 minutes. Less than that. 15 minutes. Yeah. Wow. Well, yeah, a couple of things, and I said this the other day in a real discussion. I talked about how we are so loud, and we are always living under the mask of trying to impress us in a society. Like we're trying to impress the European culture, society in America. Like we're protesting, asking for civil rights. We want to matter to people when we need to more or less matter to ourselves. And if we got to matter to ourselves, and then we can take ownership of our community, like we're marching and all this stuff. I understand that, but while we're marching, the Asian community is getting laws passed against Asian hate crimes. They're getting laws passed, right? They're getting laws passed because they're coalescing quietly, and they're going into the board, they're going into the state house, and they're dealing with, and they're saying, listen, if you do not pass these laws to protect the Asian community on the street, then we will pull our money out of this situation. And that's how they do it. They coalesce, and their money means something because the money stays in for 17 days. So therefore their money has power. Our money ain't got no power because we ain't. They can look at you and say, y'all shooting up a block that y'all don't own. Y'all all written. Y'all shooting for. Well, thank you for shooting up the block that I own, and continue to drive down the property value so we can buy this up and get y'all up out of here, and we can gentrify the neighborhood. And they compound it by giving less money. If you notice something, and this is something I want you to pay attention to, you notice how the budgets for the school systems go down as they're driving down the property value in certain neighborhoods. And once they once they start to gentrify, then all of a sudden they start finding money for the school system. It's crazy. There you go, Maria. We're here with Maria Davis. This is the Raw Perspective. Shout out to my OSG family. It's my Uncle Lace. Shout out to my MOP First family. Oh, man, it's crazy. We were talking advocacy. Now let's talk entertainment. So, Maria, you started this thing called Mad Wednesdays years ago, right? 1994. Yeah. Right. Party promoter. Allison, well, yeah. Yep. Right. That's very true. Yes. That's right. Reading music, that's very important. And listen, the country takes care of those. They always find money for the arts in the country, but they don't find money for the most artistic people, which is the African American people. But they find money for the actual arts, for guys to, for little, with all due respect, for little European kids to come in and do what they have to do. They always find money to endowments for that, but not for the African American kids who are coming in, who are super talented. And that all they need is, maybe if you invest some money into their talent, you'll allow them to sort of really legitimize their talent, so that we don't have, we don't have this guy that's doing, what's the guy named Bobby Smurda could have been an amazing impresario. You know what I'm saying? An orator, impresario. But the poor boy is caught up in the streets because nobody was there to cultivate his art. Yeah. Right. Yes, he do. Lloyd's of London. Big pun. Yep. Yep. No. No, they don't get any of that money. And then not only that, your catalog value goes up after you die too. So they kind of hoping that you die because that they feel as if you're gonna have one good album, the rest of it's gonna be a problem. It's like how many guys are gonna have 5-6 great albums? So they they hedge their bet. You know what? This kid's gonna end up killing himself. So they encourage the drugs, they encourage the guns, all that stuff. Fia Davis, namesake of Maria Davis, says Mad Wednesdays was fun. Fia Davis is the deputy superintendent in the Bronx. She has about 40,000 kids under her. And she is my deputy. She is my sister. She is an amazing individual. Shout out to Fia Davis. She said Mad Wednesdays was fun. One time Maria didn't let Puffy in because he brought 20 dudes with him, and Puffy was mad. How many? How about that, Mr. Rich Guy? How about you pay your fare? Pay your fare. Pay your fare. Yeah, pay your fare. Because remember, this is a nonprofit organization, and you should support Maria Davis. And if you can buy out the bar with all the champagne, and you got 20 guys with you, you know what? You can just say, here, thank you very much. Every time I came to Mad Wednesdays, I always made sure I was like, here, Maria. Yeah, I was like, anytime because I feel that's important. We have to support our business. And if you own a grocery store, I'm not going to walk in there and take food off your counter without leaving some money on the counter, because there may be a day when I come in and I need something. There may be that day. And I know that you would never turn me away. You wouldn't be like, no, ladies, you need something, I got you. I always pay my way. I've always paid my way. I've always paid my guys, because I think it's important that you do that. He was, Right. Yeah, that's okay. We could take it. Against you. Like you were seeing greatness and you were seeing flaws, and that was important that you were able to spot that. I mean, tell me, how many careers do you think you started? Name some of the careers that you think you might have started through your Mad Wednesdays. Wow. 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 He used to be Murder Mace back then. Murder Mace back then. Yeah, he was tough back then. Yeah. Biggie Smalls. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna pause you right there. Shout out to Loon. Loon now, who doesn't do music anymore. Brother Amir. He is an advocate for children. He does hunger assistance. He feeds kids. He doesn't do any music anymore. He's a Muslim brother. He got out of jail. Remember, he was in jail for a little while. So peace to Brother Amir. He is doing so many amazing things, and just a solid individual, well-groomed and well-paced. And what Loon is doing now, Brother Mir is doing now, is just an amazing how he was able to shed who he was, like Crime and McGruff and all that. I remember those guys. I remember him as the guy that he is now. I look at him because we talk a lot. He's in meetings and stuff, and we have conversations. And the guy that I see now does not resemble the guy that he used to be back then. Remember how wild and crazy Loon used to be back in the days? Yeah. That guy is a different guy now. Shout out to Loon, man. Brother Mir. Shout out to him. That's true. Right. Forged by fire. Forged by fire. That is great. Oh, wow, sister. Man, you don't even understand, man. We've said a lot, but we haven't said enough. Like it's so much we can talk about, Sister Maria. Tell me, so now we talked about the Rockefeller, the Reasonable Doubt album. By the way, there was Nas, there was Biggie that came through Mad Wednesdays. You saw you saw Lil Kim, the beginnings of Lil Kim. You saw the beginnings of so many, the beginnings of Puffy. Fia says the Puffy was during the Up Down days. He didn't have that kind of money he had now to pay. Well, don't bring 20 people in. What's wrong with you, Puffy? Don't bring 20 people. Remember, he's a dancer, father MC and all that. Junior Mafia, yeah. Hungry, yeah. Getting up on Mad Wednesday. And you always had a band. You always had a live band. It wasn't just like get up there, boogity hip hop. You always had a live band, and you were able to cultivate this era that we look to as the golden era of hip hop through Mad Wednesdays. I think that was more important, than a lot of those spots, China Club and Soul Cafe and all those spots. Remember, Malik Yoba had a spot. Everybody had spots, you know what I'm saying? But you were able to cultivate through Mad Wednesdays some of the best talent through it. You actually made an appearance on the Reasonable Doubt album. Wow. Yeah. Tone, right? Tone was a big part of it. He's a quiet guy too. He was always a big part of it with that the group with Jay-Z, Tone, and what's the other producer name that used to do that? Those Jigga Original Flavor. Yeah. Well, Clark Kent was instrumental in yeah. Does it bother you to see them fighting over it now? Yeah. Right. Everything can be talked about. Yeah. No. Right. If it's business, it's about business, and it's about getting it, and it's about moving their way of life. In other words, we like in hip hop is a way of life. We speak that way of life. But I find that as soon as you can pick one of us out, all of a sudden we change and get picked out. And then we're gone. Yeah, you can always grab a loose link and break a chain. And the thing is, those guys are like, I look at assets. So like, I don't agree with everything everybody says, but like I said, the brilliance again of my sister, Dr. Anissa Riley, she talks about buckets, and she talks about how to separate nonsense from what's important. Buy the book. Every time I say buckets, I sell a book. Go to Amazon.com, buy the 5 buckets of leadership. Speaking in a moment, Dr. Anissa Riley. Every time I say the word buckets, I start doing a commercial for the book. Every time I say it, because what it is we spill all our nonsense on the floor. And now we've contaminated the floor, and now we can't work together. And if you work with that guy, compartmentalization. You got to compartmentalize it. You got to put that aside because there's no way you can't look at 50 Cent, who can't look at Jay-Z, who can't look at Jay Prince, who can't look at Master P, who can't look at Will Smith and say, wait a minute, you know how much power we got if we unify? Who can't look at a Puffy, who can't look at DJ Khaled, who can't look at Busta Rhymes, as opposed to these little islands of power that are isolated. How about we all get together and create this web, and we can actually pull our community out of any problems that we have because we have the resources and the know-how and the intelligence. I got 100 principles that tell you we can fix this thing. We can fix it. We can fix it. That's right. Right. That's right. That's right. Right now. We can fix this now. Let's get together and fix it now. Let's stop playing. Maria Davis. Sister, I love you. Oh, please. Come on. We're gonna talk about, let's talk about Mad Wizard, please. When we doing it? Can't be. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Can't be silenced. Can you type it in? Can you type it in this chat that we're on so I can share it with my group? And also, I need you to get all of your DOE stuff together because I want to introduce you to some amazing people, and that you can go out there and your wealth of knowledge and wisdom is invaluable. And I do believe that the children that are under their care could benefit from having you in their lives discussing. Yeah, I see it. I got it. Please go to Maria Davis's. Oh man. Okay, let's see if I can copy this. Let me see. Boom. I'm gonna put it in the chat. That's right. Let's make a donation. Okay. Right. Right. Rob loves my man. Shout him out. That's my guy. That's right. To take it. On minutia. Right. Exactly. Which means that we have to try harder to push through the door. The biggest problem in our community is we don't want to push through the door. Let's just go ahead and push through the door. And listen, and if y'all don't want to push through the door, then we're going to create a nice little landing strip of empowered individuals, and we're going to push through that door. And don't be left out. Don't be left. Don't be left out. We going. We going. And don't say we ain't tell you. Maria Davis, everybody. God bless you. I love you, sister. You are the best. Will not be televised. That's right. But the revolution is going to happen. Jamila Hood Kirk, Leading with Balance. That's another book, #1 bestseller on Amazon. Leading with Balance. Yes, go to Amazon.com. It was #1. It got knocked off by one of them crazy Trump books, but it's definitely an amazing book. It just. I mean, I have such a wealth of beauty and talent and strength. Some of my principles, they are amazing, and I got to introduce you to them. I got to get you involved. Yeah, it's time to meet the principals. Trying to bring you into OSG so they can see what you're doing, and because you are a warrior, you are out there, you are like, you know, like you are certified, you are street certified, you know. My sister is street certified, you know what I'm saying? Maria, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna call my man. He's in Vegas. I'm gonna put a call into him today and see what I can do. You know, I don't got no pull with Usher and them no more. I used to, but you know, I'm gonna put a call and see what I can do. You know, I always got your back, sister. No, normally. Hey, listen, this is my sister Maria Davis. We've said it all. We got so much more to talk about. We're gonna need you to come back for a part 2, maybe after you come from Vegas. And just drop in anytime. I'm here Monday through Thursday at 6 o'clock in the morning. If you want to talk about something, if you got something you want to do. Again, rest in peace, Biz Markie, man. Tell me a nice Biz story before you go. Right. That's Biz Mark. That's Biz. Rest in peace. At Biz Markie in heaven. You love you, Biz. You know, we love you, man. Love you. God bless you, Biz. Thank you, sister. Love you, and have a great day. Go take a nap. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be. That's my sister Maria there. Yes. Gotta stay prayed up. You're right about that. Always praying for you, sis. You know that. Say one for me too. I need it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. God bless you, sister. We love you. All right, brother. Say so. Maria Davis, everybody. Yeah, we do that in the morning, man. So we didn't get to breaking news this morning, but Maria deserved an hour. And like I said, AIDS advocate, she contracted HIV in 1994. She contracted full AIDS, and she looks great. She's living her life, and what she's done for our community is amazing, and is definitely somebody we should follow. Look her up, Google her, Maria Davis. She's on like a lot of hip hop. She's on Reasonable Doubt, which is great that she was able to be a part of that classic album. And just really an amazing individual. God bless Maria Davis. Wow. What a morning, huh? Surprise. Unk comes with it. This is the morning show. This is the Raw Perspective. We are on YouTube, on StreamYard as well. So I want to thank you. And once again, rest in peace to my brother Biz Markie. Just an amazing historical moment. Enjoy these moments. We are all authentic, and we are part of this life that we've lived hip hop. And so if you get a chance to get around somebody who's from that era, that ilk, man, learn from them, because they got a lot to talk about. And listen, even though we talk a lot, but listen to it. All right. Love y'all, man. Have a great day. This is your boy Uncle Lace, Raw Perspective. Shout out to my OSG family. Shout out to my MOP family. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Go Tuesday. Thank you, Maria Davis. Thank you, Maria Davis. April Leon, I'm going to holler at you when I get off. Except Dennis. Shout out to my boy Easy Breezy. We'll talk about the golf. Yeah. I lost to Dennis this weekend. We'll go into that tomorrow. We'll get that going tomorrow. Yeah. I just didn't want to take up Maria's time. Have a great day. Captain Kirk, God bless you. Love you, sis. Dr. Riley, love you too. See you guys. Have a great day. And we'll kick it tomorrow. And also, I want to talk about what we're doing with Talos Media a little bit tomorrow too. I'm going to play a little bit from the Van Gogh Immerse experience. And that's the technology that we're starting to develop for our crew. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Salute. All my guys over on YouTube, thank you for coming in. And I'm gonna end the broadcast now. Go to Facebook Live. You can see it, or you can see it again on YouTube. Thank you to my sister Maria Davis. And we'll see you tomorrow. Go Tuesday. We're just getting started.